came from the other league, as I will always refer to him, and nothing's going to change that, German Naga. Nothing's going to change that.
Well, to be fair, both these kind of came from I'll go ahead and say it. I know you're not going to like to hear the name, but we can go ahead and say we're not afraid to mention the competition. They both came from HCL in various ways. Father Chad, coming from HCL, he was brought in as a youth. He was a youth minister. He's been doing mission work here in Japan. Whether or not that means he's going to be staying here in Japan, I don't know. He could be heading back to America at some point. We don't know what the future is. We know right now he's here, and he's one of the most dominant 93-kilogram fighters we have. He wouldn't be in the Final Four if he wasn't. Erik Helheim was basically a coup for KUMITE, a KUMITE, if you will. He was on the Top Cock reality show, did not win in season 1, and in fact, after his finale win over Alistair Gobb, another name, he was one of the 3 fighters from season 1 of Top Cock that KUMITE went ahead and grabbed and brought in, along with Alistair Gobb and Ken Crewman. I gotta say, of those 3 names, Erik Helheim has been the one that has been the most dominant of the Top Cock names. Yes, we've got HCL has fighters like Eamon Grundle, who was the winner of the season. They've had a lot of success in HCL, but I don't think anyone has been as successful in combat sports from that season than Erik Helheim.
Oh, absolutely not. You're talking about a man who made it to the grand final match last year. You're talking about a man who only has 3 total losses, and quite frankly, they're nothing to shake at, with Sergei Matryoshka, Miami-Dade County, and the loss to Horst Duvers. No, those are 3 competitors that no one will criticize you for losing for.
Oh, big one! Helheim strikes first! He's striking hard, he's striking off, and again, we talk about Father Chad. You see a 9-5 on his record, and I think 4 of those 5 losses came in his first 5 fights. He was 1-4. He is now 9-5. So since June 22nd, 2014, that is the night of his 5th fight, a loss in HCL. He had 1 win in HCL before he jumped ship to KUMITE. Since then, he came into KUMITE at 2-4. He is now 9-5. I can do the math and tell you that's 7-1 since coming here. The style of KUMITE, the violence, maybe just the new scenery, it serves him well. He's done amazing jobs here in KUMITE. And I guess the mission work may be freeing his mind up. I don't know what kind of mission work. He's been talking about having a missionary position while he's here. That sounds wonderful. I guess when the Lord calls, he must come.
Honestly, I don't think it's just the missionary work. I think he is more conditioned. Oh, good Lord, look at that hook. And hooks to the body, working back to the head. That's very nicely done.
Changing levels. That's why Erik Helheim is such a top-notch competitor. And he is just laying in. You can't, like I said, you can't really condition your head so much. I mean, the brain gets rattled. It's nighty-night. But Father Chad taking a lot of abuse 6 minutes into this fight, but he's trying to fight back, throwing some wide punches. Kyle, is that the smartest strategy to throw such wide punches like that? It leaves you wide open for the middle.
Honestly, at this point, if I'm Father Chad, I am just trying to get anything that would land like that head kick and taking the ground and pound position, landing some nice shots there, undefended, and it's over! Oh, good Lord!
Sonata says no more out of nowhere! Father Chad comes from behind in that fight, taking a ton of abuse, a big cut over on the eyebrow, the left eyebrow of Father Chad. But nonetheless, he has put the hurt on Erik Helheim.
And see, honestly, it comes down to one thing and one thing alone. Capitalization when you rock somebody. We saw Erik Helheim rock Father Chad twice, and while he had those nice combinations to the body and trying to land on the head, the first time he rocked him, he didn't capitalize at all. And Father Chad, the moment Erik Helheim is down, he rushes him and lands some brutal ground and pound. And quite frankly, Father Chad had the shorter fight. He's going to be more well-rested, even if he took some more shots to the head. And above all else, Father Chad is a marathon fighter. He likes the longer fights. That's why I don't think the other league was the best fit for him.